All right, so this critique is for Arijit Sarkar. I think I pronounced it right. Um, so basically, the first thing that I would have to say right off the bat is I think you've got good colors going on. However, what I'm looking at is um, your pose itself, and so it's kind of an anatomy thing. Let's pick a color here. We'll just do something like purple. I don't think you've used purple at all. And let's go in. Okay. So looking at the anatomy, there's a couple things. One, she has the platform shoes on, so that is causing some issues with a couple of different things. Um, you've got the shoulders back like this. Let's make that a little bit bigger and change that up. There we go. So you've got the background pose like this. So you've got shoulders coming back here, but the torso is still straight forward, and so that causes a little bit of an issue with the way things are bending. Also, the breasts are straight forward too, so you've got that straightforward breast. And so what you want to do is you want to have, if this is curved, then this is also curved here. Okay, which it's kind of horizontal. And then so you want to have that curve here, and then if you're curving um, the torso, so if you're bringing this torso forward, then the twist on the torso should push the breasts more over here, so they'd be more of a central point. This one would be centered, and then this one would be on the side here. And so that's giving you a little bit more twist to work with, and just kind of works better. However, if you don't want to go that route, if you're just looking to kind of create a good fix for the issue that you have, is I would basically put in your anatomy. Um, so you've got a little bit of anatomy here. I'd put this other one around the corner and put the shoulder over here. And that being said, then this is something like that, and the breast would overlap, so on and so forth. And I think you've got good foreshortening in the leg here. However, the problem I see right off the bat is the depth of this platform. So this platform is this big, this platform is significantly smaller. And the platform, if this guy's head is basically kind of bulking out, and I'm just going to finish the spherical here, that platform would be actually pushed up higher, so that leg would be even higher still. So you need to kind of adjust for those little concepts. The other thing that I see is that you're using a soft brush, and I get you want to kind of mix that depth between soft and hard, but the problem you have is things that should be hard are like this in the foreground, the knee, which you did a good job on as far as foreground elements. The head should be a hard surface, and then as this comes out, it should gain clarity and become more hard surface. But as you go back, you notice like this is soft, but then also like this is soft, and then this is soft, and you got soft here, and so you got a lot of soft blends, and so you need to just harden those up a little bit. And it's a simple fix. Just let's make sure I've got it hard. There we go. So it's a simple fix, but you see, simply grabbing that leg like that just really pushes that leg out. Now this one you can blend because it's further in the background. So those are some things that you want to pay attention to. Also look at scale. The chain here on this is a chain brush, but I think the scale is a little bit off. It makes it look more like a dainty chain, and you probably want to go bigger with the links. The other thing you want to do is, again, hard surface. Check for anatomy, because honestly, like if you're doing something like that, I'm just gonna put a quick grab in there. Like the middle finger type of thing is you want to pay attention to these little aspects here. Specifically the way the bones go, because this, you want to arc that around and then arc that around as well. So it's a lot of little things that kind of accumulate, and you want to fix as a whole. When you're doing the bullets, instead of having the bullets kind of lackadaisically kind of put in there, I know you hand drew them, and that's fine, but you can easily create a bullet paint shape and create your spacing. And I'm just going to do it with a general brush here. Let's jump up the size, and we can actually go something like this. But this brush here, from a note of creation, you see how even that looks now, and that's kind of what you want to go for. You want to go for that even keel look. You don't want to have that randomness in there, especially something mechanical like that. And so those are a lot of little things. It's a lot of little tweaks that I think you need to just kind of work with. And if you're going to do the alien eyes, which you kind of mentioned, what I would do is definitely come in here, and I understand that you're doing the alien eye thing going on here, but if you're going to do kind of that big bulbous look, exaggerate it more. Especially if you've got a little bit of paint here. Let's transform that bigger and just kind of angle that eye a bit, and there we go. So now we can kind of flesh in that eye a little bit. And do you see how that now it becomes more of a focal point versus before it was really kind of tiny and kind of small? So those are little things that you want to kind of manipulate, and kind of tweak as a overall feeling. But I think the composition, it's centered composition. It's kind of an imbalanced, which is I think good. So those are all things that are good working for it, and I think you have a good color scheme going on. I think just basically those little details. The way the torso is bent, the shoe is a little bit longer. It looks awkward right off the bat. All those little details kind of together to refine and polish your drawing. All right, hope that helps.